Hello there, Executive Pools and Spas. Today I'm going to be showing you, how much money you can make off of me doing SEO instead of the guy that you previously told me about on the phone. So, okay, let me just get this started real quick. So I usually start off these videos with a little, website review, but your website actually looks really nice. I have no comments about it. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty nice. I mean, the only thing that I would really change here is that I would make the toolbar a drop down. Like for example, my website. If you wanted to check it out too, I mean, that's fine. So for example, my website, I have a drop down menu here. It's just taking a little bit to load, and God, I have no idea why it's being so slow today. Anyways, but this is my website right here, and yeah, just I don't know, my site speed is off a little bit. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to get that fixed later. But anyways, yeah. I mean, like my website right here, as you can see, if you scroll down, you get still not done loading, but you get this little drop down menu right here. Okay, so that's great. It's better for navigation. And who knows, it might just bring your conversion rate up a little bit. So yeah, I mean, I also like how you have your call to action. Yeah, I mean, the slider right here is beautiful. I absolutely love sliders. So I mean, that's it. I have nothing to say about your website. So I mean, let's get into the SEO part of the video, okay? So what you had actually told me before was that people searching for was that SEO wasn't for you, right? So I understand how you might say that because you might have had a bad SEO before that who honestly didn't know what keywords to rank you for. And I totally understand. I completely understand where you're coming from. I know what you mean when you say that SEO isn't for you, all right? But, I mean, if you rank for the right keywords, it will be, you know? Like Pool Builders Atlanta, okay? So, if we look up Pool Builders Atlanta, you see all of your competitors right here, right? Again, I really wouldn't have. Yeah, I mean, they do the same exact thing that you do, right? So you pools and spas, you make pools and spas, right? Custom pools, you make custom pools too. All right. So I mean, yeah. So I really wouldn't have called you in the first place if I couldn't help you, you know. So yeah. So I just got that cleared up a little bit. And in case you were wondering, here are all the keywords that I'm actually going to be ranking you for. Actually, I put it all into a spreadsheet, so you don't have to look at that keyword vomit. Okay, so let me just do that. Okay, so as you can see right here, if we just go through this real quick, we can see that it's Atlanta Pool Builders Atlanta. I don't feel like reading the rest of that. Okay, so total monthly searches, you're getting 660 searches total every month, right? Now, in your head, you're probably thinking, oh, okay, well, that's a pretty decent amount. But considering that I'm going to be getting you first in Google for this term, it's gonna be pretty darn decent to you, as you can see those numbers down there. But yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit, okay? So traffic capture percentage, which basically means of that, how many of them are going to be going to your website. Okay, and so you're getting 15% of that. How I found this is I actually looked up the top rankings for these keywords as of right now, and so I saw how much they were getting. I averaged it all together, and I got 15%. Okay, so 15% of 660. That's like 99. Lead conversion rate of 25%. You're getting 25 leads a month. 25 leads a month. Say you have a client conversion rate of 50%, and then so you're getting 12 and a half clients a month. So basically, yeah, 12 and a half clients per month. I mean, that's not too bad considering the fact that you are selling a very high end product, which is pools, right? And I mean, this is your target market, so I don't see a reason as to why your conversion rate can't be much higher. You know, like those conversion rates were being modest, honestly. I mean, you have a beautiful looking website. I mean, yeah, this is. I don't see how this can't convert any high. I can't see how this can't convert, um, like those people coming into your website. You know, a lot of them are going to be calling you, especially because this is visually attractive. You know, I mean, yeah, you made a great first impression here. I mean, yeah, it's great, honestly. I mean, yeah. So let's just go back here. All right, so let's just keep on going through it. All right, so I actually Googled it, which was pretty accurate, I'm hoping. Okay, so how much does a pool cost? Okay, I already looked this up, so it kind of already had that in the suggestions, but yeah, it said 24 grand when I looked it up for an in-ground pool. So, but yeah, you know your average. I mean, it probably costs much more than that sometimes, and then sometimes it probably costs a little less than that. I mean, I honestly can't see a pool being any cheaper to build than, 15 grand, honestly. So, yeah, if you're making 24 grand per client, I mean, this is gross, of course. I don't know like what your profit margins are or anything because it's kind of personal and I didn't really ask you that. So, yeah, I mean, lead value, which is basically how much each lead is worth to you, is 12,000. Monthly income recurring gross. This is where it gets interesting. Okay, after signing on with me and doing SEO with me, right, you're going to be getting around $150,000 a month, right? Not immediately after, of course, because it takes a little bit of time in order to do SEO. But I'm telling you, once we get started on your SEO and we get you to the first page, we're really gonna you're gonna be raking in all these customers, you know. So I mean, yeah, your annual income is gonna be around 1.8 million a year. Now you're probably thinking, okay, 12 and a half pools a month, that's kind of a lot for me to do alone, right? All right, but here's my proposal to you. Okay, if you're getting that much business, there is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't be able to, you shouldn't want to at least grow your business. You know, like the whole point of having a business is to want to grow it. Okay, so let me see how much time I have. Okay, so the whole point of owning a business is to grow it in general. You know, like just I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't want to grow. So if I were you, I would if you can't handle that, if your current crew cannot handle that, I would hire more people. You know, to sort of take care of that for you. You know, eventually to the point where you don't even have to be in the office and you're just chilling at home and sort of just getting all this, profiting off of what they're doing for you, essentially, because you actually read this interesting book. It's called the Lean Startup and the Startup J curve, right? So it's basically there are 6 stages to it, and the last 2 stages were scale, and scale was like super steep. It like almost went straight up. And then harvest, which was basically when you just like put it on autopilot, you're having other people work for you and you're having them do everything. Okay, so you're making a whole lot of money off of me just doing SEO for you. Okay, so I mean, yeah, that's about it for this video. I mean, I'll follow up with you on Monday. See how you sort of liked it. You can call me on Saturday and Sunday if you want to. That'd be great too. But I mean, yeah, I'll just. Oh, yeah. Let me talk about costs, all right? So, for SEO, I would charge you $2,800 a month, right? Considering your niche and considering your competition, right? I would charge you $2,800 a month. All right, now considering that you're going to be making $150,000 afterwards, that's not bad, right? But I mean, honestly, I'm so confident in me being able to rank your website in Google that I'm only going to charge you half of that, which is not $14,000 but $1,400 a month. Until I can get you on the first page of Google. Until you are on that first page of Google, you are only paying me half of that. Okay? So now you're probably thinking, okay, well, he's pretty confident, which I am. Alright, so yeah, $1,400 a month. $1,400 a month until you get to the first page, which by then you'll be making a whole bunch of money. Like from people who need your service, just like basically them coming to you. And then so after that, it's $2,800 a month, and then we'll keep your site there by continuously building links because link building still costs a lot of money after we rank you, because you don't want to get all the way up here in Google. Like, you don't want to get all the way up here in Google and then have all this money coming in and then you just lose that spot. That'll suck for you. So I mean, yeah, that's about it for this video. Call me back at 770-875-5036. That's 770-875-5036. I'll include the spreadsheet in the email if you want to review it, okay? So, bye.